certain antibiotics weren't working anymore. So I had sepsis over 9 times. So I really felt unwell. So my name is Rita Quinn. I live in Manchester. Have lived here a long time, came over to study at university in 1993 and have never left. I live at home with my very indignant cat, Bertie, and my husband, Alan. I would have been somebody who went to the gym a lot, swam a lot, and met up with friends. I enjoyed going out dancing, really made the most of my life. And then that all changed upon diagnosis. I got diagnosed with vasculitis in 2002. That had a massive impact on my life. The disease I have is granulomatosis with polyangiitis. The main treatment for that was chemotherapy, and the main treatment to keep me alive was steroids and antibiotics, as well as immunotherapy. And I think then I was taking regular antibiotics on a daily basis, as I still do. But that was when I started to realise that when I got sick very quickly, I was getting so much antibiotics and they weren't working. It wasn't going away. So what was a sinus infection was actually the vasculitis. And I think that was probably my disease. It was undiagnosed. To hear that you're going to be on medication for life in your 20s, I'm thinking, oh no, you know, I loved adventure. I'm a big traveller. I love travelling. I love seeing new places. And all of a sudden, I was told I wouldn't be able to have certain vaccines if they were live because I would end up getting the disease because I had no resistance immune-wise. And then I got diagnosed in 2018 with non-Hodgkin's lymphoma, stage 4, diffuse large B-cell. And that really impacted my life because it was cancer, and I was very sick, and I kept getting sepsis. I had sepsis over 9 times. And the only way to combat that was to give me massive doses of antibiotics to try and combat the infection. That ended up impacting me really badly. I had to be isolated when I was in hospital. I had to use a separate bathroom to my husband when I got out of hospital. So these were things I never knew about before, but only found out and I'm knowledgeable on now since treatment. I have had to advocate for myself when I know, for example, I'll use an example of amoxicillin. That will not work on me if I get a chest infection now. They will have to go to Augmentin, which actually I have subsequently become quite immune to, so now it's doxycycline. So it's about being able to say, actually that doesn't work for me. We'll have to move to the next stage. And that's been my experience, is to advocate that and actually the ability to say no if I don't want to. But it took me a long time to realise that because I didn't really know that was allowed almost. I suppose you trust medical professionals and they are great. I've been treated wonderfully. Information is key with antibiotics because I think people don't understand what they do. You have to really think about it and speak to the healthcare professional and ask why you're getting prescribed a certain thing. Each infection has its own strain. The strains are all different and each antibiotic does its own thing. And they can cause quite serious side effects if you're not careful. Having access to a charity that talks about antibiotic resistance is really helpful, and being able to inform people of that you have options and that you can advocate for yourself. You have nurses on hand to be able to talk to patients and pharmacists, and they're really key in your care because when I was getting antibiotics, I would ask one person, but then the shift would change and I could never get hold of the right people. So I just took it in good faith every time. But if I had somewhere I knew I could call and say, okay, this is the infection I have, this is what I need the information on, do you think it's wise to do this? And it's just having that place to go to be able to get the questions answered. I think it would be absolutely invaluable. I'm quite used to where I'm at in life, and to be honest, I'm somebody who is very positive and I feel really grateful to be alive. I'm lucky to get to travel a lot. I still get to do the things I love. I just don't have the energy that I had, and I can pick up infections really easily. Each day is different. Some days I just don't want to get up, and I'm really tired and it's a struggle. But each day is a gift. Stay in the day that you're in and enjoy it. And if you have any questions, contact the appropriate people. I've never let my illness destroy my spirit, because this isn't a dress rehearsal, this is all we get really. And I'm really happy with what I've had so far. It's been difficult, but it's been good.